Hey guys, welcome to my lunchtime chat. Hopefully you can hear me and we're okay. I was having technical difficulties. My screen was black completely. It was insane. I'm using my headphones because they're cutting the grass and it's really noisy in here. So I want you all to be able to hear me. So I figured I'll try my headphone and I want you guys to be able to see me good. So hopefully somebody can hear me. Give me a thumbs up and let me know you can hear. Hi, it's Pastor Christine. Glad that you're on. And whenever I have technical difficulties like this, I know that it's the enemy messing, that he does not want me to share this word for you. And so that just lets me know that I need to be on here sharing this word with you. So I definitely have a word to share today. And I want to ask prayers for a friend of mine's that's going through some things, so I want us all to lift us up in prayer. That's who I'm going to talk about right now, Pastor Christine Barbie. So I want to, at the end of my chat, I want us to lift my friend in prayer as well. So a couple of things I wanted to share with you guys. Someone asked me what the shaker cup is. Hi Trish, thanks for joining on. That comes with the annual pass. So you usually see me with the small shaker cup. It's easier for me to make my shake in the small shaker cup. That's why it's the one that I use. But this is the one that's actually going to come with your challenge pack. So poor thing. One of my challengers is at the dentist and she's so faithful that she logged on. And I'm glad you did, because today's word is not only going to be an encouraging word for my faith followers, it's also going to be an encouraging word for my clients and my fitness challengers as well, because I believe that all of us, no matter where we're at, whether we're walking in our faith or we're walking in our fitness or we're walking in our health or we're walking in our businesses or we're walking in life, period, reach a moment where we feel like God's forsaken us and we want to quit. And so this word is for you, because there's a moment in life when we get where we're like at a crossroads, sort of say, where we don't know whether we should keep going or we should just throw in the towel. And that's what this word is about. That's what I'm going to bring you today. But before I get to your word of encouragement, I wanted to share a couple of things. That I wanted to answer some questions that I've been getting about the All Annual Access Pass. So today's shake, by the way, since I'm showing you the shaker cup, today's shake is my Morir Soñando version of Shakeology, which is basically, it's a lot of shake today because I wanted to use the shaker cup to show you guys. So it's this shaker cup is actually, let me see if it tells you on here. This is the 24-ounce shaker cup, I believe. I'm trying to read in here, but yeah, I believe it's the 24-ounce shaker cup. I can't see it because it's this light, but this is the 24-ounce one. So it's the bigger shaker cup, it's 24 ounces. This is what comes in your challenge pack. And what I have here for Shakeology is the strawberry Shakeology, 8 ounces of water, 2 ounces of orange juice, 1 ounce of 2% milk. And this is my version of Morir Soñando, which is an orange juice milkshake that Dominicans make with the strawberry Shakeology. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Shake. I didn't put ice. It's a little bit chilly here for my standards, so there's no ice in here. Shake, and there's my Shakeology for today. And that's the size shaker cup that comes in the All Access Annual Challenge Pack. Also, what comes in the All Access Challenge Pack is your containers. So you get your purple container, which is for your fruits. You get your green container, which is for your veggies. You get your red container, which is for your proteins. You get your yellow container, which is for your carbs. You get a blue container, which is for your healthy fats. And you actually get 2 orange containers, which is for your seeds and dressings. And then it doesn't come with a container for like your oils, but you get you also, in the actual packages, you're going to come with the portion fix, which is similar to what the Fix A cookbook is, or what the nutrition guide is when you get the 21-day fix or the country heat fix, or any of those kind of, the 21-day fix extreme or the 21-day fix. The nutrition guides that come with the containers, but it's called portion fix because you're only getting the container side of the workout program, sort of say. Comes in the challenge pack with the all access as well. And it's a jump start into your nutritional guide. So you're going to get the containers, you're going to get the portion fix nutritional guide, and it also shows you how to use the spoon measurements as well. To tell you how to eat, how to put it together, how to use it. And by the way, just to throw it out there, I'm down another pound. So out of the 5 pounds that I gained, I've lost 4 already in a week and a half of just tightening my nutrition, basically. And then you're also going to get this blue big container, which is all of them fit inside there. It keeps it nice and tidy inside your cabinets, or when you take it with you, you can measure your food in these and then put it into your bigger container to take it with you. And then you get your package of Shakeology and the choice that you decide. Whatever flavor you choose, you get your first month supply as well. So when you order the all access annual challenge pack, can't speak today, sorry about that. Your first month, when you first get it, you're going to get your first month's Shakeology. You're going to get the containers. You're going to get the Shakeology shaker cup, and you're going to get the booklet, the portion fix. That's what's going to actually come to you at home. And then you're going to have the digital all access so that you can have on demand, whether it's on your computer, whether it's on your laptop, whether it's on your iPad, on your phone. If you have a Fire Stick like I do, if you have the Apple TV or the Roku or any of those things, you'll be able to stream it on there as well. So all that comes in the all access annual challenge pack. And that's $199. Mind you, for those $199, not only do you get all that, but you realize the value that you're getting. Not only are you getting the food portion so that you can control what you eat and how you eat and all that stuff, but the All Access Annual Pass includes every single program that Beachbody has from day one when they started till yesterday. And what I mean by yesterday, I mean that the last program that I don't have the DVD set. The last program that we just put out, which is Core de Force. And if you've seen my page, you know that Mario Lopez, aka Slater from, Saved by the Bell, that's the program that he's doing right now. He's doing Core de Force. Awesome. And a lot of celebrities do our programs. If you open up a magazine, you know that a lot of celebrities use Beachbody programs. Why? It's convenient. Who doesn't want to work out in their house at whatever time they feel like? If you have insomniacs, like a lot of people, they don't sleep at night. They wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with all this adrenaline, all this energy, and they don't feel like sleeping. They don't want to go deal with the street. There's not a gym open near them. What do they want to do? They want to work out? What better way to just turn on your TV and do a workout program that you enjoy in your house, naked if you feel like working out naked, because there's nobody watching you. It's you and you, period. And for those married folks, I'm just going to say, there's nothing like that rush that you get from working out. And couples that work out together, stay together. There's an adrenaline high that you get from working out. And it helps in other areas. Okay? Just putting it out there. Now, that's that. The other thing I wanted to say to you is that your other option, if you don't want to get the challenge pack, is to just get the streaming part of it, which just gives you access to all the programs. It doesn't come with a shaker cup. It doesn't come with the containers. It doesn't come with Shakeology. It's just unlocking the streaming part of Beachbody On Demand. And that's for people that that already have Shakeology, already have the containers. If you have these already and you don't want to get an extra set, then just get the All Access Annual Pass. It's $99. So the reason you're paying the $100 extra with the other one is because you're getting Shakeology, you're getting the containers, you're getting the, the shaker cup. You're getting the portion fix. Some people like to have paper in front of them. So when you first get it, you get that portion fix nutrition guide. That's like a startup. Because then you're going to have access to every single nutrition guide on Beachbody On Demand in PDF format. So you have to just click on it and you can look at it. And if you want to print it to your printer, you can print it. But for some people, they like having a book that they can open and they can look at and they can take with them to the kitchen and they can write notes, and they don't have a printer at home or they don't want to print the PDF format of the nutrition guide for Turbo Fire or for, 21 Day Fix or for Body Beast or for P90X. So they have one portion fix that comes with, and it's specific to the containers. So it's a way to start you out. So it's a great deal. That's why you're paying $199 for the challenge pack and only $99 for just the streaming part. That's the difference. I believe I've answered all the questions. Again, the challenge pack is going to be available to you all through the month of February. And then after that, I'm not sure. So I don't know what you're waiting for to make a decision. I would jump on it. I mean, all my clients that have upgraded to the All Access Pass are loving it. The idea that if you feel like if you get up today and you feel like doing cardio and now you have a choice of what cardio program to do, or you feel like doing weights and now you have a choice of what weight program to do, or you feel like dancing, or you feel like doing yoga, or you feel like doing this, or you feel like doing that. I mean, on Monday when I was on here, I walked you through all your choices when I was on here live. You actually saw everything that you have available to you. It's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you want to get the All Access On Demand? Mind you, like I've told you before, if 15 days into it, 20 days into it, 30 days into it, on day 30, you're like, this isn't for me. I don't like it. Hello, Beachbody. I changed my mind. I don't want this All Access plan anymore. Beachbody is going to return your money. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you go to a gym and you sign a contract and 30 days later you say you don't want to be part of that gym, they're going to look at you and they're going to tell you, you're crazy. You signed the contract. So until your contract is over, they're not going to return your money. And they're not going to break that contract. It doesn't happen in the real world. But Beachbody stands behind their products. You have 30 days money-back guarantee that if you're not happy, you can return it. With Shakeology, same thing. Shakeology comes with a 30-day bottom of the bag guarantee. You're not happy with Shakeology, return it, they give you your money back. No problems, no questions asked. You're not going to go to the juice bar, drink their juice or their shakes or whatever for 30 days and then say, I don't like it, I want my money back, and they're going to look at you and tell you, are you crazy? You just drank our shakes for 30 days and you're telling us you don't like it now? They're going to think that you're nuts. They'll probably call the cops on you. Just saying. So if you have any questions on Shakeology, you have any questions on this All Access Annual Pass, just message me, leave me a comment, call me, text me. You know how to get a hold of me. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. My shoulder's doing much better. This new medicine and the prayers are definitely helping. We're definitely like over a hump from where I was before. So things are definitely working in the right direction. I'm going to be doing my Les Mills Pump and Burn in a little while. So me and Ace, I'll be having an exchange of words. But so on the to-do list for after work probably, because I have a meeting in a little bit and I'm using my lunch to come on here and talk to you guys and drink my shake. I'll be doing my workout after. It'll be Pump and Burn, Les Mills Pump. So again, if you have any questions on anything that has to do with Beachbody, you have any questions to do with the All Access Pass, you have any questions to do with Shakeology, if you want this awesome recipe, which is what I call the Beachbody version or Shako version of Morir Soñando, hit me up and I'll hook you up. Now, for today's word, I was talking to a few of my clients that are struggling, right, with, it's a new year. Everybody wants, you always start out the year with these resolutions and these ideas of where you want to be, where you want to go, where you're headed, right? And you're like, it's December and you're like excited and this is the plan and da da da. And then 2-3 weeks never fails. It's usually around the third week of January that people start coming down from that high and they start hitting the bumps. And they're like, they hit the first wall. And all of a sudden, it's not so easy anymore because they're not on that high that they were when they first made these resolutions and when they first put these goals, wrote down these goals and put it on paper and made these decisions. So now it's you against you. Now you're going on your own momentum, not on the momentum of the year end and it's a new year. And, now it's no longer the drive of the era and the new year and the end of the year and what everybody else is doing that's got you with all the supla. Now it's you. And this is where I'm at and this is where I'm going and what am I going to do? So I was having some conversations and, I'm going to tell you like it is. If I'm your coach, I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm going to love you, but I'm going to tell you the truth. And I always tell my clients that you need to do this for you. You can't do this for anybody else but you. That's number one. And number two, you need to realize that whether you want to lose 2 pounds or you want to lose 100 pounds, you first need to be happy with who you are, or you're never going to achieve anything in life. Regardless of whether that's weight loss, that's you want to achieve, thrive in your business, you want to thrive at work, the work that you're at, you want to thrive in your health, regardless of what it is that you want to thrive in. If you're not happy with who you are on the inside, you're never going to achieve anything on the outside. And you need to realize that God created you just how you are. Okay? And that God doesn't make mistakes. So that's the first thing you need to do, is that you need to accept yourself for who you are. And you need to realize that you were created how you are. And you were created only one of you. Or if you're twins, 2 of you. Triplets, But for the most part, there's only one of you in this world. And there's only one of you in this world for a reason. You aren't duplicated. Right? Okay. Once you accept that, and you really take that to heart, then you can work on improving that. Not because there's something wrong with you, but because you want to make yourself better. And that's a big thing. Because once you realize that there's nothing wrong with the product to begin with, it's not that it's faulty, it's that you want to improve on it, then you can work from there to make it better. And it changes how you see things, because everything is on perspective. And so I was studying the book of Psalms, and I went to Psalm 42. And I want to share with you verse 5. This is David. I always tell you guys, when you're stuck, go to the book of Psalms. Because in the book of Psalms, you learn David's heart. And David had a heart where he was always honest with God. Always. Like raw honest with God. Whether he was happy, whether he was sad, whether he was angry, didn't matter. He spoke his heart out to God, regardless of how he was feeling. And that's how we need to be with God. We need to be honest. And so this is what he says in verse 5 of Psalm 42. Why are you in despair, O my soul? And why have you become restless and disturbed within me? Hope in God and wait expectantly for him, and I shall again praise him for the help of his presence. That's Psalm 42, verse 5. And then I'm reading to you today from Joyce Meyer's Bible, The Battlefield of the Mind. And the reason I chose this Bible is because of what I was saying. We need to get to a place where we're happy with ourselves before we could thrive in everything else. So as it ties into our weight loss, and the reason that I brought it to that is because I was helping some of my clients with their struggles. And then I started thinking how it applies to everything in life, not just to your weight loss, but to your health, to your business, to life in general. I realized that, I always tell you guys, the enemy tries to attack you in two ways. Either he gets to you in your heart through your emotions, or he gets to you in your mind through your thoughts. And so the reason I'm loving this Bible is because this Bible, Joyce did it to go with her book, The Battlefield of the Mind. And she always tells you, change your thoughts, change your life. And so I'm going to read to you what she says about this verse. Discouragement destroys hope, and without hope, we give up. So naturally, the enemy always tries to discourage us. The Bible repeatedly tells us not to be discouraged or dismayed. God knows we will not attain victory if we remain discouraged. So God encourages us with His word and His presence. When discouragement or condemnation tries to overtake you, examine your thought life. Hey, Christopher, thank you for joining. It always starts in our minds. Our thoughts can either take us down a positive route or can take us down a negative route. We have a choice. What kind of thoughts have you been thinking? Do they sound something like this? I'm not going to make it. This is too hard. I always fail. It has always been the same. Nothing ever changes. I'm sure other people don't have this much trouble getting their minds renewed. I may as well give up. I'm tired of trying. I pray that. It seems as if God doesn't hear me. He probably doesn't answer my prayers because He is so disappointed in the way I act. Do you think that to yourself? Do you think God can't hear me? God, where are you? Do you think I'm a failure? I'm never going to make it. This is too hard. Do you think, why am I even trying? Why am I bothering? I've done this every year. Every new year I say, I'm going to do this. And every year I fail. Does that sound like you? He probably doesn't answer my prayers because He is so disappointed in the way that I act. If this example represents your thoughts, then no wonder you get discouraged or feel condemned. Remember, you become what you think. Think discouraging thoughts and you'll become discouraged. Think condemning thoughts and you'll come under condemnation. Change your thinking and be set free. Instead of thinking negatively, you have a choice. Change your thought process to think positive things. So, in other words, this is what Joyce says. Instead of thinking negative things, think things like this. Well, things are going a little slow, but thank God I'm making progress. I'm on the right path that will lead me to freedom. I had a rough day yesterday. I chose wrong thinking all day long. I made a mistake, but at least that is one day I don't have to repeat. This is a new day. I'm not going to give up. You love me, Lord. Your mercy is new every morning. So I fell yesterday. I get up today. I made a mistake. I can change that. What can I learn from that? Okay, that didn't work. Let me try this. We have a choice in how we think. We have a choice in what we want to do. We might not be able to change our circumstances, but we have a choice in how we react to them. We have a choice in how we respond to them. We have a choice in what we do with what's happening around us. We don't have to choose to follow what everybody else is doing. We don't have to choose to go with the majority of what people are doing, saying, or whatever. We don't have to give up on ourselves because things seem like they're going wrong. We have a choice, and we can choose to go this way, or we can choose to go this way. We have control over our choices. We might not have control over what's going on, but we do have control over how we choose to respond to what's going on. This is an example of how to effectively use your weapon of the word to tear down strongholds. I recommend that you not only think right thoughts on purpose, but also go the extra mile and speak them out loud as your confession. Remember, God is delivering you little by little, so don't be discouraged and don't feel condemned if you make a mistake. Be patient with yourself. As I was telling my clients, you didn't gain 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds overnight. You're not going to lose them overnight either. Whatever situation you're in, the reason that I chose this scripture and the reason that I went to this passage is because I was talking to my clients that were thinking about quitting. And God doesn't want you to quit. That's a lie from the enemy. If the enemy can get inside your head, he's got you. But we have a choice, And I'm going to use me as an example because of my shoulder and the medication. Some of the medicines have had steroids in it. I put on extra weight. I could easily say, you know what? My shoulder hurts. I'm in pain. I can't move it this way or that way. I give up. I'm just going to deal with it and that's it. No, the enemy would love to see me in a pity party. But I know better than that. I know that for my health, I can't deal with that. I need to take a better choice. I need to make better choices. So I might not be able to do this workout, but I can do this workout. I might not be able to do this much, but I can do this much. So I work around it and I push through and I do what I could do. Maybe it's not as much as I used to be able to do before, but something's better than nothing. You know what I mean? So little by little, we make progress. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Same thing. And that's what I tell my clients. And that's what God's trying to tell you. Don't give up on yourself because he'll never give up on you. Change your thoughts, change your mind, and it'll change your life. Don't let the enemy trip you up. Don't let the enemy's lies trick you and trip you into giving up on yourself. God is bigger than anything the enemy can say or do. Thank you, Chris. God is bigger than anything else around you. You have a choice in what you choose to follow. You have a choice in what you choose to do, to say. It's your life that you're dealing with. And God wants you to say, you know what, enemy? Not today. Not today. So don't give up on yourself because you fell down. If you fall down, dust yourself off, like the president used to do. Dust your shoulders, get back up. It's a new day. Every day is a new day. Every day is a day for you to be thankful for today. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to do better. Your only option is to do better than yesterday. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. That was today's word of encouragement. And I hope that it helped someone the way that it helped my clients and the way that it helped me. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and that's what I wanted to bring you today. Don't give up, because God will never give up on you. As long as you're breathing, as long as you're awake, which obviously you are because you're here with me, as long as you can put one foot in front of the other, then you have options and you have choices. And there's so much to be thankful for, So don't give up. And then I also wanted to ask you guys to please, if you believe in prayer, if you have a higher power, to pray for my friend Barbie. She's a single mom of 2 kids, and she just found out that she has stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. So if you guys can be praying for her, I'd really appreciate it. Her name is Barbie. If you live in South Florida, WSW is going to be doing a fundraiser for her to raise money for her and her family. I'd really appreciate for you guys to get involved. Again, lift her up in prayer. Her name is Barbie. And if you have any questions on anything, if you want me to pray for you, if you want me to pray with you, then message me, comment below, let me know. Call me, text me, however you want. I'd be more than happy to do so. I love you guys. Until next time. Bye-bye.